The future expansion of the industry will depend not only on new markets, but new products that will sell directly and cheaply to the public. Digital watches and calculators are yesterday's product. Today, it's the TV game. The TV game market rocketed in 1 year from nothing to more than £10 million in Britain alone, and it's targeted to reach £250 million in Europe by the early 1980s.
Okay, this is the tape you loaded now with the French lesson on.
Yeah, this is part of a demonstration tape we did to show all aspects of the capabilities of this thing. We've got now some French and English text on the screen, and so it clearly demonstrates the usefulness of the thing as a learning medium.
Inmos and other European companies must get into this expanding market. So far, they've been gunned down by American and Far Eastern competition.
One of the problems, I think, in the UK industry is I think it's a very basic problem. It's a problem of the fact engineers in this country are never considered to have sufficiently high status. And therefore, people with good ideas, people with all the innovations, don't have the final say. The final say tends to be had by people with accounting backgrounds, legal backgrounds, business background. And the man with the ideas is usually considered to be a second-class citizen.
Yet while this battle on strategy still rages in government and industry, the British public are beginning to tune in to the new technology. People now want to know what it will do, and both the companies and the government are tripping over themselves to tell them.
Down a few notches to IQ level 5 makes a difference.
Well, it has got psychology in it. It's actually got a wait statement in it. Once you've made your move, the machine waits for a second and then makes its move.
In the past year, the government has committed over £100 million to encourage the development of microprocessors in industry. 8 years ago, Compac's first microelectronic exhibition was held in a small hotel suite. This winter, they packed Olympia for 3 days. But most of all, we want to know what effect this revolution will have on our jobs. Trade unions, fearful of mass redundancies, are cautious.
The option that we want to go into.
Though some, at least, are prepared to meet the challenge head-on.
The trade union movement will be powerless to resist it, quite frankly. I think the change will take place. If it doesn't take place with union agreement, it will take place without it. It's possible for unions to resist it, but in the end, they will not succeed. No union anywhere, as far as my knowledge serves me, has successfully resisted technological change. In fact, no nation has resisted it. We can't really foresee the total degree of change that microelectronic revolution will bring about in industry. It's the sort of change that the wheel was and the locomotive was and so on. Now, no one can foresee in the length of time what real effect that will have on the whole of industry. I would say that you can take the hysterical view of it, that it's going to rapidly transform it. It will rapidly transform nothing if I know Britain. That really is the problem. The problem for Britain is that it will resist the change to such an extent that the real benefits of it will be lost by the time we've fully accepted that we've got to make that change.
So, what will the real benefits be for us? Does this house in California point to our future?
TV set.
Television. Active.
Lamp. Lamp.
Lamp. Active. Ready.
Garage.
Garage. Active.
Home computers are still toys for the wealthy Americans.
What's 7 minus 6? 1.
But for around £700, you too can have one.
You got that right. Kevin, what's 9 minus 0?
0.
Oh, you got it wrong.
We're entering what could be called the pervasive phase of electronics, to where electronics is going to be a part of everybody's life. It's going to be taught in schools. Children will learn to program computers at a very early age, probably by 3rd or 4th grade. People will learn how to solve problems with personal computers. You'll run your home, your car. It's going to be such a pervasive part of everyone's life, not just industry, but the social life, that it's hard for me to see any major country, such as the United Kingdom or the United States, not having a major stake in it.
Well, I think that one of the characteristics that will prevail is that electronics will indeed become more pervasive, but I believe that it will become in an almost imperceptible fashion. That we, as the technology proceeds to ever greater levels of integration, higher performance on chip at lower and lower costs, electronics will in fact get into more and more areas of life, but in a way that I think the average person will simply not realize it's happening. And these will be developments which the average person will realize that there are improvements taking place, but it simply will not come across as a revolutionary sort of thing. But if we look back, I think 10 years from now, what we will see is that the quality of life has improved considerably, and it will be in large part because of the electronic implementations and functions.
So it's a quiet revolution, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah. And there are many other factors that are going to affect you, perhaps not so much now, but in 10 years, and in 20 years, your own children.
Back here in the UK, a class of teenagers gropes towards the future. Their education in the new arts of the new technology is vital to our future prosperity. So far, education in this field has been poor. Although since 1965, schools have had courses in computer sciences, most recent figures show only 4,000 O-level passes in the subject, compared with, for instance, over 100,000 passes in geography.
Now, the easiest way we can do this is by educating you now so that you are prepared.
Our educational priorities must change if future Britons are to fully understand the opportunities of the technology that will take us into the 21st century. The men at Inmos, and others like them, have already begun the task of building these children's future.
Historical evidence shows that that the successful industries have been the ones that have been surrounding a place where something happens. So we would feel that if we can succeed in making silicon technology happen in the UK, this can actually provide a useful stimulus to the rest of the industry.
Do you see it becoming what someone's called Silicon Island?
Silicon Empire, yes.